Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited today. I got all dressed up, matching with my room. I have a great dress on. So yes, if it's your first time seeing this weird face of mine, please press the subscription bell. Press that notification bell. Don't forget to like, share, and comment down below. You can even say hi. You can comment literally anything that you want to say down below. Today's video, first things first, I have my wine glass out, which means we are just going to be talking. You should know that by now, if it's not your first time seeing my face, every time I have my wine glass out, we are just having a decent conversation. We're just talking. Girl to girl, girl to boy, girl to man, girl to woman, talking generally. So yes, today's video, we are going to be talking about, how can I put this? First things first, today's video is it was motivated by Lufundo's story. If you don't know Lufundo is a young girl, young dark-skinned girl like me who took her life due to bullying, because her bullying was that extreme that she had to take her own life. And it's so unfortunate that she was being bullied because of her skin tone. So yes, because she was dark like me. Like, don't be fooled by the ring light and the quality of the camera. I'm really dark in person. So yes, and it's really unfortunate. It really touched my heart that I just can't go silent. I have to do a video about this. If it means me having to tell my story, how I got through bullying, I'm gonna do that. If it's me having to advise young girl along the way on how to face their bullies and how to gain self-confidence, let me do that. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. We are gonna be talking about my bullying, how I got through my bullying situation. So I'm obviously going to be having stories there and there. And I'm also going to be giving you guys tips on how to be confident, how I got my confidence, because guys, you don't, like, it's not like you are born with confidence, you build confident, you know? Because there was a point in my life whereby I was not this confident, and I had to go like, you know what, like, I have to come on, man, come on, you know. So that is what we're going to be talking about today, how to build self-confidence, the tips that you need on how to be self-confident, you know. And you can recommend this video to anyone. It's not just only for dark-skinned girls, because I know that I'm going to be revolving around that, but it's not just only for dark-skinned girls. If you know anybody who's having a difficult time with their self-confidence, recommend this video to any of them. Sorry about that. So yes, I'm a bit fast. I'm gonna try to slow down and not to overthink, because when I overthink, that's when I start stuttering, and not only just that, but I start ending up doing errors. So yes, I'm gonna try to be calm, drink my juice, not wine, and just be okay. All right? Okay. I'm sorry about the lighting. The lighting is just gonna keep changing because I'm gonna be moving. I use my whole body to talk. So yes, sorry about that. Just hope that you guys are gonna get used to it by then. But let's just get okay, guys. So where should I start? Okay, I think the first point on gaining your self-confidence, making you be the girl and feeling like the girl or feeling like the boy or the woman or the man, is by the circle that you have around. I know that everybody, we always say that, even motivational speakers say that, even in having to determine your future, that show me your friends or show your future. But your friends, the company that you have around you, play a huge role in your confidence. Like, first things first, I'd like to give out a shout out to Dozo Makatini and Lungile Changase. Those two people, oh my word, they've played a really big role in my confidence. As much as they've already met me and I was already confident, but there's those days where I'm just like, oh my word, I can't do this. And they just keep oozing good things about me. There's this comment that Doza likes to say to me, that Queen Melanin. And at first I was like, what's melanin? And then I had to learn what melanin is. It's like, oh my god, melanin, I got melanin. So yes, the people that you have around you play a huge role. Don't have people who always gonna be like, oh friend, you winner. As if you can cream, you're gonna look so good. Cause I have friends who are like, hey, who are like, your friend, you're so beautiful. You're beautiful in your skin tone. If you were to be a yellow bone or light skin girl, you would be so ugly. Like general straight period, you'll be ugly. Like accept the skin tone that you have and embrace it and love it because you look beautiful and you're rocking in it. So yes, have friends who are, I'm not saying have friends that who continuously be complimenting you. No, have friends who believe in you. I have a group of friends, and what can I say in my group of friends? I had like dark skin type of girls. It was almost like I'm choosing my friends. Like my light skin friend has to be my best friend that I used to I still have, and we used to, you know, like once you accept the person that you are, like you bloom. I feel like that's gonna be like my second point. Like be comfortable in your own skin, you know? Like, do you guys get me? Yes, I hope you get me. Be comfortable in your own skin. There was a point in my life where I was like, oh my word, I wish I was white. Yeah, not even a light skinned black person. I wish I was white. Yeah, it's a different race. I wish I was white so that I could be beautiful. Cause nothing breaks a girl, especially a dark skinned girl, like having to hear this compliment. You're so beautiful for a dark skinned girl. What you trying to say? What you trying to say? That dark skinned people are ugly, and when you come across a beautiful one, just like whoa, whoa. So like nothing hurt the most like that, having to hear that compliment. Like, oh, you're rocking that dark skin, because other girls, they're just not that pretty, eh? Like, no, guys. What do you call that? It's called colorism. Yes, colorism, racism, colorism, which is what we do amongst us as blacks, as our different shades of black. Yes, in the olden days, the light skin black people used to work in the house. Like, they used to be maids, nannies. Like, that's what they used to do. And then us, the dark skin one, we have to be in the farms, in the field, busy with chickens and stuff like that. So it's a thing that's there. There's also colorism. I feel like people need to be aware of that, and it really hurts. It really hurts. Like, it's a smack in the face, and it's really a bit of annoying. My third point will have to be, no, let's go back to being comfortable in your own skin. I feel like once you embrace who you are and what you are and how you are, you will start loving yourself. There's nothing is much that makes you confident to grow like self-love and self-appreciation. I've said that before. Oh no, I didn't that video for you guys in my summing up 2020. Self-love and self-appreciation is pretty important. One thing that I had to learn, I think that this is my third point: stop comparing yourself with other people. As much as social media has its benefits, it also has its negatives, because we be constantly comparing yourself with other people. Like, ooh, you know, God took time to create other people, and other people are so beautiful. I forgot I have to drink. And other people are so beautiful. Here I am looking like this. No, baby girl, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. I think once you embrace yourself, you will learn how to dress for your skin tone. I know now, if I were royal blue, honey, hey, no light skinned person would take my spotlight. If I were olive, no light skinned person will take my spotlight. If I were red, no light skinned person will take my spotlight. I'm not only saying that you should dress these colors because you're dark. No, we can rock anything and still look hella good, okay? Okay, and look fire. My third point would have to be, let's go back to social media, but it's gonna be my third point. Follow people who are more like you. If you're a thick sister and you're having self-confidence issues, follow more thick girls on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, any platform. Follow more thick girls so that you can get to ooze what that person is giving, you know? Because for me, I follow a lot of dark-skinned girls, and that's when I go like, oh, my sisters are doing the thing so good. They are doing the things that need to be done by us, the dark-skinned one. So yes, do that. Go to groups where more people are like you. In high school, there was this, I don't know what to say, a foundation or a group that was started. It was called Black is Also a Color. I appreciate the time that I had with those girls. So what my teacher did is she took all the dark-skinned girls in school and was like, this is our group, we are gonna do this together as dark-skinned girls and make people aware that black is also a color. One thing that she said is that her daughter should be able, that when she's in preschool or in kindergarten, when she has to color in a person, to take the color black and actually color in the skin of the person and not be and it should not go like, no, you can't color a person by that skin tone. Like, so that's what we learned. I've learned so much through those girls, and I've learned to appreciate my skin through them. Because guys, okay, let's go to story time a bit. In primary I had a hard time. I had a difficult time. I think that's when I got bullied the most, in primary school. So what happened, let me put it like this. For my first grade, I don't remember that much. Second grade, I don't remember that much. But from third grade, I used to be called Sesh. There's no words that us dark-skinned girls, especially from South Africa, I don't know in other countries what do they call dark-skinned person, that I hated more, like Sesh, Nyamani, what's this, Blackberry. Yeah, unfortunately the phone, yes, we also got referred as that, as Blackberry, as Umantu. Like there's so many names, but those are the ones that I remember at the moment. I hated those names. So there was an incident in class whereby I was talkative, but the thing is, you know, when you're talking and then your teacher sees you, and then when you're quiet they don't notice you, and then when you start talking then they notice you. So that was happening. I think I was in grade 5, yes. So that was going on in class. So as I was talking to my friends, my teacher turned. I remember very well, my life skill teacher, because back then that's when the six or seven subjects started. And she turned and she said to me, Yona Nomfundo le temnyama uyarasa. And it ruined my day. I cried in that spot. Imagine, I can't calculate right now that at 6th grade how old you should be, but no, you're 12 at 6th grade. So I was heartbroken. My friends got it, like they were like staring at me like, don't cry. But one thing that I loved about my teacher, and the sad thing is that she was my favorite teacher, so imagine the impact. Hey guys, imagine the impact. She came to me and she apologized for what she said, and the following day when it was her class period, she also apologized in front of the whole class. It was like, we should never say that. It is inappropriate to say that to another human being, which was good. But hey, that trauma for literally the whole day, it wasn't good. It's not a good thing for anyone. And my word, my bully, hey guys, my bully, it wasn't the way that Lufundo's bullying is. Lufundo's bullying, it went to a point whereby it's physical, where it got physical. for me, it was like emotional bullying. There was this boy who was in a lower grade than me. Wait, obviously I was grade 6, it was grade 5. Oh my word, that boy tormented me. If I were to meet up with him in the corridors, I would feel so small, I would shrink, because he would always have a comment, he would always say something bad, and I feel like he's not even aware that this was destroying me. And he would always say the worst, and I have to go back home and be like, okay. One thing, you see, my mother, loved her. You see, when growing up, she didn't know that I was being bullied. No, she didn't know at all. She didn't. But I love that as I'm growing, there are those moments where she goes like, "You're beautiful, ne? Like, no matter what anybody tells you, you're beautiful." And I'm like, oh, okay. Do you want me to go somewhere for you? As much as it's like that, but I'm like, you said I'm beautiful. If your parents can feed that to you, it would be such a great thing. So yes, and then when I got to high school, my bullying dropped. Not that much, because my bullying, it kind of stopped, like full stop. It stopped in 10th grade. Because I remember very well in grade 8, when you're obviously new school, new classmates, so we had to introduce ourselves to our classmates. So grade 8, we were like sitting boy girl, which was like the worst. So we're sitting there and my teacher is like, introduce yourself. So I was like third last, yes, because my best friend was the second last, and then the guy that he was sitting with, Kabelo, was the last one. Okay, fine. So the guy that I'm sitting with, the Libon stands up, introduces himself, says this. Obviously, you have to say your name, your age, where you're like past school, and one thing that you like. So I stood up. The cocky girl in me, the girl who's like, I'm done with bullying, I don't want to be bullied anymore, stood up. Like, I left bullying in high school, so like, no. I stood up, I was like, my name is Nomfundo. I know that I'm dark skinned, I know that I'm black. There's no need for you to tell me in my face that I'm black, okay? We get it, I can see it, you can see it. There's no need for you to say it out loud and make joke and fun of that. Period. I didn't say period, but yes. And it was like, whoa, this child, honey. And my teacher, my class teacher was like, okay. And then she was like, why do you say that? Why do you say that, you know? I'm like, because I know that at some point I'm gonna get made fun of that. I'm gonna get bullied because I'm a dark-skinned girl. And she's like, okay, fine. You have confidence. And I'm like, I sat down. Obviously, because I was shaking. Then I sit down like, I'm done with it. So yes, and then I got bullied again in high school. It wasn't that massive like primary, but yes, there was those bullying moments. But because I have like guys, having great friends, having great company, like Tuana Rishko, Zicho, those girls, I don't want to say that they praised me, no, because they didn't praise me. I feel like praising is a different word, like it's going extreme now, like, oh, yo, no. But they contributed so much to my self-confidence. Like they were like, oh, when a girl, you like this, when a girl, and like, oh guys, stop it, I like it, you know? And they were just such amazing friends. And then when I got to 9th grade, let me tell you this incident, guys. So here we are, 9th grade. I'm standing at the corridors. It was lunch. I'm standing at the corridors. I'm sitting with this guy. So we are talking, you know, having a great time. And then this group of boys passed by. When this group of boys passed by, one of the guys, this guy was well known in school. One of the guys was like, brah, why me na less? You can do way better than this. And then he left. I was so broken, and for the mere fact that the guy that I was standing with didn't say anything. It's like, so you believe what he's saying? Like, you believe what he's saying? And it was really heartbreaking, but I've learned that there's some people in this world who are here just to bring you down, just to drain you down. You need to end up high and know that you're okay, you got this, you're the ish. No matter what, like, you're the whole package. And I had to learn that the hard way. And then when I got, okay, let's continue this story with my bullying life. Then when I got to the 10th grade, I feel like 10th grade we all matured. Not really matured, but like there's something that we don't entertain. So obviously they would make fun, maybe because I was a history learner, so yes, there will be those incidents where I like blacks, this, and they would look at me. But one thing about my class was that, I'm gonna go back to this, ooh, you're so beautiful for a black girl. I don't want to say because I'm pretty, because I don't think I'm pretty, because I look the way I look. The boys went like, Nomfundo, the black one. There's always this there was this other girl. There were 3 dark-skinned girls in class, so they would concentrate on the other 2 and go like, he. And I hated that. I really hated that. I really hated that so much. And so that's what they would do. And then when I got to 11th grade, it wasn't that massive. When I got to the 12th grade, like senior, when I got to senior, because I was in class with one of the darkest guys in school, and not only him being dark, but him being like, we were shy scholars, like, yeah, like, if you had to fight with him, he wouldn't leave you until you're bleeding. Yes, I was in class with that type of a guy, so everyone kind of like figured him, so they couldn't make such comments, because you're gonna get a BT, you're gonna get a BT. So they couldn't make such comments. And then I got out to the world, and the world is just great. The world is great. It's embracing dark-skinned girls. It's embracing dark-skinned girls. And there was a point whereby light-skinned girls were in. Like, they were the bomb, they were the ish. I remember there was this song that DJ Tira did, baby hello, something like that. I can't remember the song. And I was like, yo, I hate this guy. Why would he do such? Right? And then he dropped another one for us dark-skinned girls. I was like, never mind, DJ Tira, he my man from Durban together. Come on now. So yes, that is all that I have for you guys today. Just to revise, remember that you are beautiful and that there's nobody like you. Yes, somebody just told me that there's nobody who has your features. You are unique. As much as people say that there are 4 people around the world who look like you, but there's no one who looks like you the way you are. I'm the only Nomfundo in Africa, yes, who looks like this. I've got to love and accept who I am. Accept, love, and don't let what people say get into you. Like, let it bounce off. Because one thing that I've learned is that if they're making fun, don't be quiet and start overthinking. Laugh with them and let's just let it slide, okay? Like, let's let it slide. Like, be you. Be you in any type of way. Like, love yourself. Like, embrace your skin. I'm embracing my skin. If you enjoyed this video, yeah, it's empty, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment down below on your worst experience of bullying and what other points that you have that you can give somebody who is struggling with self-confidence on how to ooze confidence. Peace.